Guys, my question is a big move coming for Bitcoin. We're going to answer that right now. I have a chart that says a big move is coming. In what direction? I'll let you know my thoughts right now. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the weekly time frame on Bitcoin, right? This chart is looking like this. Let's look at the daily really quickly, and then we'll go right to the all right. The daily looks like this. Looks like it's dropping. Looks like it maybe just wants to come out of this zone. On the daily, it's a big possibility, right? If you're looking at it like this, it's looking like, okay, this is the last line of defense right here at 93,786. And then from there, this could have been it, right? I don't think so. I don't think so, right? But it does look scarier here than it does if you zoom out. And when in doubt, you zoom out. This is the weekly, right? This is how yesterday closed. Okay, these candles represent a week. They open on Sunday. If you don't know, they open on Sunday, and they close on Sunday. 7 days later, the following Sunday. Okay, this one just closed yesterday, and this one opened up. Okay, this is this week's, right, as of yesterday, and it'll close this Sunday that's coming up. Okay, looking at it like this, it looks like it's just oscillating, right? And it also looks like it is really coiling up. And when it coils up like this, it usually means that a big move is coming. Now, is it towards the upside or towards the downside? This doesn't really say. If this current week's candle closes, right, at least the same level, right around here at around 66,000, 96,000, right, or higher, then I think it would be indicative of a big move coming towards the upside. If we lose this kind of area where it's at, if this thing closes with a body below this, I'd be a little bit nervous, slightly. Okay, so that's something that we want to avoid. Okay, I think my base case right now, okay, is that we're gonna close somewhere between 96,000 and we're gonna stay around there, like 96,800, 96,900. Right, I think that's where the body will close. However, that doesn't mean this whole week we're gonna just do that all day long, right? Because if you see these, if you're looking at these, you're gonna see that there are wicks both up and down. For example, last week we went as high, we went as high as 99,529, and we went as low as 93,332, guys. Okay, so we could see that right now. I think it's doing the wick, and this wick today went as low as 93,800 below this line. Okay, but so far it's come back. Buyers have stepped in, and buyers and sellers have been going at it really hard, and they've come basically to a stalemate. As you can see, this is what this is telling me the last 3 weeks. All right, this thing closed just positive. This one that closed yesterday. Okay, and I think we're gonna see something like that. We're gonna see another body like that this week. Okay, that's kind of my base case. That's why I said between 90 and 96,800. But again, we're gonna see the wicks, right? Maybe this week, hopefully we touch 100,000, or this line right here, which would be like 100,970. Okay, and I think this might just end up proving to be the low. Okay, so let's see what happens. Let's see if that is in fact the case. Ideally, I would like to see this week's body close green above this line, above this 97,200. Okay, I don't know if that's going to happen, but ideally I would like to see that. And if that is the case, then yeah, I'm going to say the week after this one, we're going to be higher and kind of testing this area again. And hopefully this time is the charm, and we push through and kind of get up out of there. Okay. So far we haven't been able to do it as we've been consolidating. But if we look back, guys, okay, if we look back, that's what it's been doing basically all year, right? More than all year. I mean, that's what it's been doing essentially this bull market. Okay, and when did the bull market to me start? To me, it started moving up when this bottomed out, right? Which was right here. This was the previous cycle, and then we went to the bear market of this cycle, and then now we're finishing off with this bull run before this cycle is over. Okay, so more or less January 2023, we started going up. All right. During this time, we've also had sideways consolidation, right? So we see run ups. We can actually see it better on the monthly. Let's do it on the monthly. When in doubt, zoom out. All right. A leg up, right? After the bottom, January, we started nice 3 months up, and then sideways consolidation for months, and then boom, next leg up. Okay, which lasted months, right? And then sideways consolidation. Now boom, next leg up, and now sideways consolidation. 3 months already. Well, this will be the third month, okay? And this month ends early in 4 days on the 28th. Okay, it's February, the shortest month of the year. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see how this closes. But looking at it like this, you see that nothing has really changed. Once we're done consolidating, we're gonna have a leg up. How I see it, right? I don't think that this is the bottom. Okay, I just don't, based on the 4-year theory, and until that is proven completely not to be not relevant anymore, it's not working anymore, it's not predictive anymore, I'm still gonna use it. Okay, so that's what I'm basing my projections on, is that theory, and I'm obviously analyzing all the time, right? But it could be that we hang out right here. Maybe next month we're a little higher, and then I think after that, before yeah, well, March, April, I think we should be higher. I'm gonna say that we're gonna be up here somewhere, and May we're gonna be higher. I would say higher than this. Okay, so before May, I'm thinking that we have bodies up here, month bodies up here. All right, let's see. We'll play it day by day. Okay, but right now, this is what it looks like, and it shouldn't really be scaring you. Guys, if you watch my channel, you should know this is nothing to be scared about. In fact, it's just a great opportunity to position yourself if you haven't done so already. Okay, let's go back to the daily now, as we can see. So now looking at this, doesn't look that scary. Okay, I think the support is going to hold right here, even though we could see a wick below it. You know, we could see it today, tomorrow, right? And then kind of moving up. Okay, this is Monday, so it's the beginning of the week. Let's see how it breaks at first, and I don't think how it breaks will be how it ends. Okay, the week, Sunday. Right? I think we are going to try to make a move up this week. How high? Again, probably just like to here, maybe even touch 99 or whatever, and then see. It would be great if we get some great news or something, right? Something positive, then all that goes out the window, and I think Bitcoin is looking for a reason, right? We just want a catalyst, something to get us up, which could happen. Okay, so we should keep that in mind. Meanwhile, it's doing this, no big deal. Okay, this isn't really that scary. Okay, 94,977. Let's see what happens. I think this is pretty much as bad as it's gonna get. Let's look at it through the lens of the liquidity heat map, right? This morning when I was watching it, this area was up for grabs, and then this area was up for grab. And so this morning I went and grabbed this liquidity right here at like 94,000. As you can see, there is some more liquidity right here. There's some good liquidity at 93,567, right? 68 million, and at 93,100 at 57 million. So it could be that they come back down. Right now they moved up to try to grab this liquidity right here, 95,400 to 63 million. That's some good liquidity. 95,600, 67. Oh yeah, so definitely I think, you know, we could be moving up into the 95s right here. Okay, and then up here there's some good liquidity at 96,400, 63 million. Okay, so be interesting to see which direction they decide to go. I think maybe they're gonna move up here and then come back down. I mean, it's a super tight range. All right, so let's see, 94, 93. Yeah, pretty much right here. I don't think it goes much below that, right? To catch the liquidity below it, and then above, really all they have to do is just touch right here, touch this line, and come up above right here, right? 97,000. Boom. Today, this ding, close right around here somewhere where it's done. Grab both liquidity, grab liquidity on both sides, and then wait till tomorrow to see what happens there. So that's what could happen. I don't think we're getting out of here. Okay. So in the meantime, let's take a look at other parts of the market. Dollar keeps dropping. Okay, good. We like to see that. Dow Jones, okay, having a green day finally. The Nasdaq having a red day, but no big deal. It recently made all-time highs. S&P 500 right on the cusp. Right now it's green. All right, not bad after last week dropping like this. All right, 2-year bond yields looking great, looking like what we wanted. Hopefully it loses this triangle, right? It comes below and starts dropping. 10-year bond yield coming down this line. All right, we can still do that. Hopefully that'll continue. Let's take a look at gold really quick. Gold, did it make a new all-time high? Yes, I think it made a new all-time high today. Pretty cool. There is a correlation between Bitcoin and gold. Eventually Bitcoin is gonna make new all-time highs, guys. It's just a matter of time. Bitcoin dominance bouncing off of this. Let's see how high it goes. We do want it to go higher. And others threatening to lose this little area of support right here at 262.202 billion. Right now we're at 256.9 billion. All right, so that's how everything looks. Honestly, it's a good time to buy, to position yourselves in altcoins is how I see it, right? Mr. Miggles dropping it to 5 cents. Wow, good buy area, I think. I don't know how much more we drop. I don't think we drop all the way down to 4 cents, although it's possible. But I mean, the last week, this is more or less as low as it's gone. It's gone as low, like on the 18th of February, it's gone as low as 4 cents, 0.049 cents right now, or 0.051 cents. I'd be nibbling. Toshi, same thing. I'd be nibbling. KeyCat is dropping. I think I'd wait till let's see if it hits 0.0021, which I think it's gonna do. I think it's gonna hit this line right here, 0.0021. I think that would be the most ideal place to buy. Actually, you'd buy it at an extremely good price. Dogging me. Let's see if it holds on to this after testing and testing it again, right? This descending line right here, 0.045. If we lose it, I think then we can see Dogging Me go down to 3038. I would be a buyer at that level. Ski Mask Dog, I think, is going to do well. Notice how it's showing a lot of volatility these last few days, and as it's pretty much as low as it's been since this high right here, since this high on December 5th, right? This is as low as it's been, as you can see. 6 cents, really good buy area. I think it's setting up for something, maybe a reversal, but a lot of volatility. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Maybe it's gonna wake up. Maybe this is gonna be the bottom. Maybe it moves up. Maybe it starts moving up in the other way. Benji, ooh, wow, big drop there. I wonder how low it's gonna go. I mean, Benji, that's what it does though, right? Look, eventually it's gonna come back up here, right? Eventually it's gonna come up here. So I mean, buying it right here, you're buying it at a great level. Benji's gonna do really well, right? Again, these are all base meme coin play guys, meme coin plays, right? And I'm showing them to you because they have great charts. Okay, they have great charts. They have a great future, bright future this year. I think you can make a lot of money on these plays. That's why I keep bringing them to your attention. Let's go back to BTC. Let's see what they do with this liquidity for today. But I don't see it doing much more than that, guys. But I do think a big move is coming. And time frame, I'm thinking, I don't know about this week, but I think maybe from next week forward, we're going to start seeing some movements up. This week, I think it's more the same of this, maybe just this really tight range, just grabbing liquidity up and down, right? Staying right here with the weekly time frame forming with this week's candle doing something like this, like we did last week and the week before, something like that, or maybe even something like this. But remember, there's going to be some volatility up and down, okay? But the body, I think, is going to close more or less right around there. And if that is the case, then yeah, after that, I can start seeing it start moving up. Okay, let's look one more thing that I want to bring your attention. Right here. See something like this, then the fourth week, and then I could picture something like start moving up, and then boom. All right, so this is what I'm thinking we're gonna see in the few coming weeks. This right here, more or less in the short term. Okay, something like that. All right, cool, guys. I'm gonna leave it there. Guys, if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel. All this stuff really does help a lot. Said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.